Short exercise 22-9, schedule of cash receipts. So when we do a cash budget, the two main parts are cash receipts and cash payments. So in this problem, we're doing the work to get these two numbers. Now, these two numbers are not related to this problem. This is just an example. So what we're doing in this problem is figuring out what kind of receipts are we going to receive, cash receipts, are we going to receive in each month. So Yimin is the name of the company. They expect total sales of $333,000 in January and $407,000 in February. Assume that the sales are collected as follows. In the same month that they make the sale, 60% is collected. In the month after, 30% are collected. In 2 months after the sales, 8% are collected, and then 2% are never collected. So notice these do add up to 100, so we've accounted for all of them. And November sales totaled $260,000. December sales were $330,000. We're going to prepare a schedule of cash receipts from customers for January and February. Round answers to the nearest dollar, and if a box is not used in the table, leave it empty. Do not enter a zero. So the first thing we're going to do is plop in our January sales. 333,000. Tab over. February is 407, comma, 000. All right. So November. So November credit sales. How many of those November credit sales are going to be collected in January? Now remember, we're working with November sales, which is this $260,000 number. So we've got 260,000. How many months have gone by from November to January? Well, January is 2 months after November. So we're only going to collect 8% of November's sales in January. So we're going to multiply that 260,000, which I got from right here, times 0.08 equals 20,800. Next line. December credit sales, collection of December sales in January, and then we'll do February. We'll do January first. So let me clear this. Now December sales were 330,000. So I'm going to type that in there, 330,000. Don't grab this January sales number. We're working with February. Now you do not have to use memory, but I'm going to show you how to use memory on this. Memory can be used to retrieve a number from memory, so you don't have to keep typing it over and over and over again. So MC stands for memory clear. MR stands for memory recall, which means bring the number that's memory back to the screen. MS means memory subtract. So if you want to subtract a number from memory, you type that. MP is memory plus. That's when you want to add a number to memory. Now there's no M over here, so there's nothing in memory. But I want to add this number to memory so I don't have to type it again. So now there's an M, meaning this number has been stored into memory. So getting back to our work. December credit sales collected in January. So January is the month after. So in January, we're going to collect 30% of December's sales. So I've already got 330,000 in there. So times 0.3 gives us $99,000. Now let's work on February. So December's sales, how much are going to be collected in February? Well, February is 2 months after December. So we have to multiply the December number, 330,000, times 8%. So I'm going to clear this. Now I can type 330,000 again, or I can just hit memory recall, and it brings back the number. It's the same as typing it, times 0.08 for 8%. Gives us $26,400 of December sales collected in February. Clear. I'm going to clear memory because I'm not going to use that number anymore. Now January. So January sales, 333,000. So let me type that in there, 333,000. Now I'm going to be using this number twice, so I can use memory. So I want to add that to memory. So now it's stored in memory according to the M. So how many of January sales are going to be collected in January? Well, according to this up here, 60%. So we're going to multiply this times 0.6. Gives us 199,800. Next, how many of January's sales are going to be collected in February? Well, February is a month after, so that's 30%. So I'm going to clear. It's always important to clear. So instead of typing 333,000 again for January sales, I'm going to just get memory recall, which is the same as typing it, times 0.3. 99,900. All right, and then the last we're going to do is we're going to figure out how many of February sales are going to be collected in the same month. 60%. So we got 407,000 times this 0.6 gives us 244,200. So the totals, you're just going to add these three numbers up to get January's total of 319,600. And for February, we got 370,500. So that's how you do a schedule of cash receipts.